Hello everyone, today I will try to calculate AI cost and efficiency. Let's begin with how we create a product. We need to go through the steps such as first is initial. It's like a little plan. And next we will need materials such as a screw. And after that we will have the parts of the product such as the iron plate. And next we will have the product such as a car. And after we have the product, we will have to maintain it. I will make it icon of the car wheel, and then we will need to upgrade it. I will make it icon of the car with golden skin and fire in the bottom. Now we will have the cost. I will have some unit for the cost. Here are some units I will use to calculate the AI cost. The first thing is a stick of RAM. So this is a reason for the cost of AI. And next is the chickenless, which is reason for the cost of human power. And then when human use AI and AI return bullshit response, so we will very angry, so this will count as a cost. So I use the hot chili pepper as the angry cost. Now back to the process. So first we will have the process for making, we call it buy it. Buy it. So in this method we buy the product directly. So we have zero cost for initial and zero cost for material and zero cost for part. And for the product, I think it should be 100 chicken legs. So this will be cost the human power to produce the money to buy the product. And next is for the maintenance. I think some company nowadays will make us buy for them even if us buy the product. So the maintenance will cost 5 chicken legs. So this is the cost over time. And for the upgrade, since we buy the whole product, we will need to buy a new product for the upgrade. So it will cost 100 chicken legs. And for the next method, I will call it AI method. Let's call it more particularly, this will be AI the whole. Okay. Now for becoming the AI method, the initial cost should be the money we buy to use the AI. I will make it 10, maybe 10 chicken legs. And for the, I don't think it should be chicken legs. Let's make it breadstick. Now for the materials, we don't make material here, so this should be zero cost as well, and zero cost for the parts too. And for the product, I think it should be 15, maybe 15 stick of RAM. And for the maintenance, since every time we make the product, we will AI it the whole. So the maintenance cost should be, maybe let's make it sometime around 20 stick of RAM. Okay, for the upgrade, Since every time we met the product, we need to match it the whole. So the upright score also the same score as the product. So it should be 50 state of RAM. So this is for the AI the whole method. Now for the next method, I think this AI and traditional. So in the traditional AI, it should have might be zero cost for initial, since right now we use the free AI to boost our productivity. So for the materials, I think it should decrease the material cost to about 5 chicken less, and also 5 stick of RAM, like that. And for the parts, it should increase a little bit. So I think it should be 7 and 5 maybe. In this method, human power is free a little bit, and the AI is just a support tool. So I think it's good. And for the product, I think to make the product, the cost of matches should decrease to 10 maybe. 10 chicken less, and the AI in that should be also 5 stick of RAM and 2 maintenance. Since in this one, the AI in the product is somewhat doable for human, so the human can be you right here. So it is 5 chicken less, and also 5 stick of RAM. And for the upgrade, I think we have all the material, we have all the parts. So the upgrade should got the cost of unify the material and parts, so that the same as the cost of the product. Now for the next method, I think it should be the final one. It should be the AI. We call it the AI foundation. In the AI foundation, we will have the initial code. So we call the AI to make us a factory. It's like a factory to create this through to create this one and this one. So every time we want to create a product, we can make it easily by create a guide to make it's something like that. In the previous method, it should make everything made again and again, so it will cost the AI power, cost the RAM stick. But in the method right here, let's move it away a little bit. I think for the initial, the foundation, we will need around let's say it's very big, like 50 stick of RAM, like that. And now the cost for the material become 0, since this is a factory to create every material. And for the parts, it should got just one chicken less, very little human power here, and with a little bit help from AI, so it should be 1 stick of RAM, like that. And for the product, I think it should got the same as once in the very complicated process. So it will cost 10 human power, 10 chickenless, and 5 stick of RAM. And the cost to maintain it become the same as one, like that. And now we still have one unit to consider. This is the unreal power. So in the first method, I don't think we have any unreal power here, since we just buy it. And for the method, it's also not involve any AI, so it will not have the unreal power. And for the AI the whole, so in the product, we need to firm it again and again to fit on the box. So I think right here the unreal power should be also 50 maybe. And to maintain it, I think which on the bus it gets, it also should be 50 unreal power. And for the upgrade, I think I can make it 50 unreal power also, so like that. And for the AI traditional, I think the unreal power for the traditional method, it should be 5, because in this step we don't need so much AI, so we get a little bit less unreal power. And I think it's the same for the fast. Like that. And for the product, I think because it's bug everywhere, so it should be also 50 unreal power. And to maintain it, it should cost around 20, maybe 20 unreal power. And to upgrade, it should also cost 50 unreal power. And now for the AI foundation, I think in the factory we should add some human power, maybe. Let's see, let's make it a bit smaller and make it around 20 chickenless, and also 20 unreal power here. But for the past, since we already have on the unreal power in the factory, and the factory made the past, we don't have unreal power here. And also we don't have unreal power in the product, and the same as the maintenance. But for the upgrade, I think it also got 20 unreal power, because we need to modify the factory to make it upgradable. And that's the 5 method for today's video. Let's count all of them and see the result. And in the first method, if we buy it, we will cost 205 chickenless. Let me copy all of them down, and stick of RAM, and hot chili pepper. Now in the first method, is make it. Oh no, the first method is buy it. So the cost is 205 chickenless, 0 stick of RAM, and 0 unreal power, 0 chili pepper. This is the unreal power. Now for the second method, it costs around 2,485 chickenless, also 0, and it's 0, And for the AI the whole, it costs 0 chickenless, and it costs around 120 stick of RAMs and 150 Unreal power. And for this is the medkit method. Medkit, this is the AI the whole, and this is AI traditional. In the AI traditionals, we will cost around 12, 22, 27, and 57 chickenless, and around 5, 15, and 20, 25 stick of RAMs, and around 130 Unreal power. And for the final method, we will have 21, 31, 36, 46 chickenless, and around 5, 6, 66 stick of RAM, and around 40 Unreal power. Now let's take a little sum for all of them. In the first method, it should have 205. It is around 85, and this is 270, and this is 192, and this one is 146. Now that's on my imagine calculation for the AI cost to make a product from the start and to maintain and upgrade it. I hope you can understand my English, and if you think my calculation is wrong, you can make a new calculation and share it to me. Thank you for your watching and hope to see you in the next video if it exists.